fucking countdown. We've already started.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me nervous. Like, oh my god, countdown! It's all happening.
Yeah. We're away. Can you? Is this Lincoln? Is this? If I leave my mic where it is this fine? Great. You right, sweetheart?
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
Oh no, you sound all right too. Hello, welcome back to the two Montys.
Hello. How did it do?
How did it do?
Yeah, like the setup, mate. That's a beautiful bedsheet colour.
Yeah, thank you.
Is that a filter or is that real life?
No, that's real life.
Wow.
Yeah,
A nice burgundy touch.
it's a burnt orange, I'd call it.
Burnt orange.
Yeah.
That's my nickname in high school.
So yeah, I bought some new sheets and I bought some online, which is always a fucking problem.
What? The Lad Society or whatever it's called?
Yeah, exactly them.
Yeah.
Because I like the idea of because I like a taut bottom sheet.
Taut,
and I like the idea of the tag that you fucking yank the motherfuckers down with.
Yeah.
But they're too big and they get all fucking wrinkled up, and plus the material's too slippery for my liking. There's not enough purchase. There's not enough purchase in them. So if you need a bit of grip, you haven't got it. And so I went to the shop and I bought some that I quite liked. Because I went the whole hog with the Lad Collective. I bought the sheets, I bought the doona cover, I bought the fucking doona, I did the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't like any of them, and so I had to go to the fucking home, house and hardware or whatever the fuck it's called. And I've got some that are linen, like they might as well be in the same thing Jesus was wrapped in. They're that rough, and that's what I like. Right. So, but then I've ended up buying
like checker plate. You got a bit of
yeah.
grip.
I've got checker plate sheets and doona cover, but and I like the color. And then and anyway, I'm just in the washing fucking phase where I've accidentally turned out with the same doona cover and sheets, which makes it all just meld into one, which I don't really like, but who cares?
You like a bit of colour.
I like it all to, mix and match. I've got the green bed head and I like it to fucking come in and out with that. But anyway, how thrilling is this linen talk to people at home?
No, I'm just, I'm happy for you. You've reached that stage in your life. Next thing you know, it'll be the thread count chat.
Yeah. Well, no, see, I don't like a high thread count. I like a middle of the fucking road.
Fucking tarpaulin.
Well, I don't want it, like I said, I don't want it to be a bandage that I've found in a first aid kit rough, but I don't want it to be so high that I fucking slide out when I try and get in one side.
True. Well, you've seen how high my bed is.
Yeah.
I need a step ladder to get on it. What cocktail did you prepare for yourself?
I don't know what it's called, mate. It's just, it's one of these, it's full of egg whites and fucking jizz and it's real frothy at the top.
Very good. Well, I got a Pinot Nina here. Kayla's just started working at a winery out in the valley, and she's been criticised by a few customers about her pour size, and I don't know what their problem is because I think this is quite acceptable.
So, sorry, to be clear, the pour size is too much and people have complained?
Yeah.
Those people should be arrested immediately.
They need to get a fucking life, correct.
What the fuck are we talking about? So anyway, we're back on Riverside this week because you're as busy as a cat burying shit. You're all out. You're as busy as a one-armed bricklayer in Baghdad. So we've run out of time, and now it's Sunday evening, and this will come out on Tuesday. But yeah, we'll be back in there. We'll try to get back into Shout next week, perhaps. I don't know.
I meant to ask you that, but we can talk about that after. That's not riveting chat.
No, let's talk about our timetables here on the podcast and really thrill the fuck out of people.
No, I've got some breaking news stories here.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of. I've made sure I came with the phone too because I've been actually making an effort to make some notes about things I should bring up.
The gays can donate plasma again.
I do know that, and I think that's wholly on us that we started that campaign some time ago.
That's going to be my next point. Yep, 100%. We shit canned them in episode 35, I reckon. Finally, the Australian Red Cross Blood Service has heeded
they're on board.
Yeah, they're on
Well,
board.
and that's all right because, for me, the important part was donating blood. But now that I know that I can donate blood and suck a dick, I'll probably do both. So I wouldn't do it before because they wouldn't let me donate blood.
Saving lives, one
Yeah,
blowjob
but
at a
now I'm a
time.
fucking made hell for leather. I'll fucking, that old screaming eagle fucking, woo! Yeah, on fire. The old Sunday Ovo cocktails, mate, ready to go.
I do have a shout out that we need to do.
Right.
So my friends Holly and Tom, they're actually supposed to stay with me tonight. And I was hoping they were going to be. They're not here yet though, so I was
Right. I
hoping
remember
they
we
were.
had this discussion about them.
Yeah, going to be witnesses on the. Well, not witnesses, fucking guests on the podcast.
Witnesses to this fucking abortion.
I know. A what? Sorry.
You heard me.
Anyway, Holly messaged the other day. She's like, "Oh my god, I should have told you." Tom's auntie Sarah, and there's like, they want a name drop here. Tom's auntie Sarah is a diehard listener to your podcast.
Well, that
And
makes
it's like
five.
it's like a joke in their household that the Montys are her mates. Aunt, her
What's her
husband, will get
name?
home. Sarah,
Hi, Sarah. We love you.
we love you. Aunt, her
I am
husband,
your mate, Sarah.
Aunt, her husband will get home from work and be like, "What are the boys up to today?"
Talking about
She-
her.
Yeah. She also said to me that until our wedding, she didn't realise how fun a wedding could be. Oh, and that their wedding's a benchmark of all weddings. They're like, it was good, but it wasn't Tom and Holly's good when they go to another one. I didn't actually need to read that end bit. I realised that was solely about me being Holly and Tom celebrant. But it's out there. Anyway.
Sorry, folks. I didn't mean to read that last part where they said I was the fucking best. I really apologise. That wasn't the point of this story.
I copied
Anyway,
it
now we're
straight from
moving
our
on.
message thread and forgot that it didn't actually reference. Yes, and the other good news, the Thunderbolt's ways open between Gloucester and Walker, which is really good for the economy. So
I've
about
been
that.
on the Thunderbolt's way a number of times.
Yeah.
I've stopped and crawled into Thunderbolt's crack.
Well, now that you're allowed to, without it hindering your blood
donating ability.
Yeah.
I've donated a couple of things in Thunderbolt's crack.
So I told you my my brother's in Canada for 6 months.
No.
He's got to do his fellowship.
Right, is this Sharon?
Yeah. So he's got to do his fellowship over there. Anyway,
Of the Ring?
He plays this game, and
That's
it's
a Lord of the
called-
Rings joke for people playing at home.
Oh, the fella, yeah.
Don't worry about it, mate. Moving on.
No, moving on. He plays this game. I'm trying not to incriminate him too much here. And it's like
far be it for you to say too many details and identify too many things in a fucking podcast, as you were.
So, like WebMD, you can diagnose yourself with fucking everything nowadays.
No, I don't, because I've got I'm one of those people that if I spend any time on it, I would immediately be filled with fucking existential dread about all of the diseases that I have.
Well, he's done it. There's some autism spectrum test or something.
Well, equally, guess what? I'm not doing that fucking test either.
Anyway, let's just say the results were quite colourful on. And
like
anyway,
a racing identity.
He plays this game, and it's like odds are. So it's like odds are you won't. Do you know the?
No.
Do you know that game? No.
No.
So I say odds are you won't.
The only game I'm familiar with is Hide the Sausage. Do you know that one?
All right. If I said odds are you won't flop your cock out on the camera right now, and
you are correct.
Out of 10, and you say righto, and then
0.
on 3 we both
0.
say a number. And if you say 5, I say 5, it equals 10, you got to do it. Or if we both say 10, you got to do it. So, like, odds are...
I don't like this game. I don't like any part of this game.
Anyway, so he was playing and he got odds on, whatever it's called. So he's gone to Canada, new hospital, never been there before, fellowship. Old fellows are leaving, new fellows are starting. And he got bet and he lost it. So he had to, like, the bet was on his first day in theatre to say to a couple of the theatre nurses, like, when they, instead of introducing himself as, "Hi, I'm Simon," because of his newfound self-diagnosis, to say, "Hi, I'm autistic."
Right.
Anyway, he kind of went a step further because he has had a bit of trouble with the visa, so he's not operating yet. But instead, he went and met all the bosses. So he walked into a room of 30 odd neurosurge bosses and other
Said,
fellows.
hi, I'm autistic.
Well, it gets worse from the start. It was like a changeover, like a handover meeting they do once a week. You know, patients in, patients out, all the details. So he's turned up in his full kit: RM boots, chinos, button-up shirt,
Straight off
tie,
the plane
blazer.
from fucking Glen Innes.
Yeah, and everyone else is in sandals and track pants.
Yeah,
so already looking the part as the good doctor, which they call him.
Yeah.
And then they've gone round and said, all right, well, if all the new fellows want to introduce themselves, and a few of them did, and then it gets to Simon, and he's like, well, a bet's a bet. So he goes, hi, I'm autistic, and then he kind of put his head down. He's like, all right, I've done it. And then he overthought it so much that he couldn't make eye contact from that point forward, and then he just lost his words. So it was like everybody cracked up laughing, thinking he was taking the piss, but then when he went silent for 5 seconds, they were
I
like,
thought, oh no, it's legit.
fuck, no, this is legit. And then he's like, oh, I'm Simon. And then
he went, Qantas, never crash. 132 toothpicks on the ground.
He like literally was played the part so well.
That's
because
a Rain Man joke for older folks.
I didn't get it at all.
No, you wouldn't. You don't even know what Rain Man is?
Nah.
It is a classic Tom Cruise, Dustin Hoffman movie. You should watch it tonight as soon as you hang up from here.
I definitely am not going to do that.
It's actually a very, very good movie.
I'm probably going to suck a dick. And let's be honest, so are you.
Then you go and donate blood tomorrow.
So yes, definitely over. I don't know.
You're not going to suck a dick, you liar.
Why not?
You might get your dick sucked.
Oh, because I'm a selfish lover. True.
Is that story done?
Yeah, it is, except for your shit interruption about some old school fucking Tom Cruise porno.
Listen, people,
if it was the Tom Cruise porno,
Rain Man is a fucking great movie. Listen, it was a movie about autistic people before it was cool.
Oh, so it did somewhat tie in.
Yeah. So, at least, do you want me to tell you a short abbreviation of what it is about?
Nah, moving right along.
What about? So I can
Google it.
I've got my list of things that I've been making. I said earlier that like I've got this list. I've been making a list, but as usual, I've written like the shortest couple of words, and now I'm looking at it and I go, I don't know what that means. Can I tell you what one of them says? And I don't know what it's about. It says, choke a bitch out.
Choke a bitch out.
Yeah, that's all it says. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it means. I don't know anything about it. But anyway, we've talked about it now. Moving on. Here's one I will say, and this ties into a previous episode when we were talking about, I had a little rant about there was a run there where people made videos of like existing videos, except they AI'd it. It was babies acting out the fucking thing. There's so many there's like an existing street joke, right? Which, you know what a street joke is. It's just a joke that everybody tells at the pub. It's, it's not like a joke you see in a comedy special. It's just
like a little Johnny joke.
Little Johnny joke. Yeah. Some poor fucking cunts that have got nothing left to do with their life have gone into AI and they make like an AI video where it's two people telling a little Johnny joke, for example, right? I've got to say to people, and these are people this is the people I love all the time, because, we talked before that you and I are in message threads that get sent fucking memes and jokes and untoward shit in Instagram or whatever all the time. People will send me these jokes now, and I love you people out there who do that, but I open it, and as soon as I see that it's a fucking AI version of a street joke or whatever the fuck, I shut it down, I delete it, and I immediately put a fucking black mark against those people's names.
Yeah.
Do not send me any AI shit with dumb jokes. Like, fuck you. Fuck that. Fuck all of it.
Well, that's literally the thing that AI and ChatGPT can't do is humour.
No, it's just these
like
terrible videos that you start watching it and you go, hang on, something's wrong here. And then you go, oh, it's a fucking AI video of a terrible joke. Why am I getting sent this?
The only good ones I've seen, and it's like it looks like a sweet grandma, and then she just goes absolutely rogue.
Yeah. That's the exact Sam Lomo. That you know, someone. It's like a young bird reporter goes up and talks to a grandma in the street and says, "Tell us about your first love," and she goes, "Oh, I got fucked up the ass by 5 sailors," and you're like, well, this is AI. It's not like fuck you. So anyway, people that I love, stop sending me that shit because I fucking
might not
hate
be though. It might not be AI.
No, it is. It is. Fuck you. It is. I don't like it.
But in reality, she might well have. Because old people were young
fuck.
ones.
Hey, listen, I'm an old person. I fuck.
Good
not
for
5
you.
sailors, not at once.
No, just one at a time.
Yeah, I'm not an animal. Right now, you go. Your turn.
I've only got one more. I've got. I did have a funny.
Hang on. Stop everything. We should have done this at the top. We have secured. Should we do this now, or should we wait till next week when we're in the back in the thing?
Lincoln, I was going to say, we're only
this is the first part, please.
Hey?
I said, Lincoln, can he cut this so this is the first part?
No. We might get it. We'll just see how we're going for time. We might talk about it later, or we might make them.
All right, fine.
You know the funny promises, like the ninja bits that I do in the ceremony?
I just received some from a groom moments before we started this. Just got emailed through to me.
A fantastic one.
Shout out to Dave.
It was her writing it to him, and it goes, "I promise to love you unconditionally, even when you throw a mantrum."
A mantrum? A man tantrum?
Yeah.
I find that incredibly sexist and offensive, and I want us to move on.
And Dill goes, "I don't know anyone that does that."
I'm doing it now.
I think it's a great term. It's like nibblings, you know, your siblings' kids.
No, I've never heard that before.
I'm a fan of that one.
Nibblings. I don't care for that either.
No, that's all right. You cranky old cunt.
Yeah. What about, and this is not wedding related in the slightest, and I just thought about it the other day because I am an old person. I've seen the advent of Uber, and when I was a young man and I ordered a cab, I would always get in the front seat, right?
Yeah.
And then as I've gotten older, and Uber has been a thing, and I don't know why, but now I never ever get in. I would never get in the front seat now. I want to get in the back and not talk to anyone.
Mm.
And I just wanted to know, like,
well, that suits them because they're on hold to Sri Lanka, where they're calling home.
What's your No, leave that in. Leave it in, Lincoln. Leave it in. He fucking said it. Fuck him.
No, fucking. I think that's fair.
But what's your opinion on, like, would you get? Because I used to get in the front seat and just talk shit all the time, and now I just get in the back and like, see you later, man.
Well, maybe if you got in the front seat, you wouldn't leave your fucking phone in it every time because they would be able to see it. Yeah,
I do that a lot.
So maybe that might be a good plan.
Yeah, I just paid a bloke $100 this week to bring my phone back.
Jesus Christ!
After the Sassies, shout out to the Sassies. Great night. Woke up the next day and went, I don't think I've got a phone, eh? And then had to use my iPad to do a bit of fucking digging, and finally got onto fucking. Let's say his name was Tom. It wasn't. Who said, "Yeah, I'll bring it back, but you'll have to pay me." And I went, "Yeah, that's fine. How much?" He was at Maitland, and he said, "I'll bring it back for $50." And I went, "That's fine, brother." And he brought it back, and I gave him $100 because he brought it back in a really short amount of time, and I had to do no work. And I went,
"Yeah,
mate, you've fucking saved me so much effort.
Yeah,
thanks very much."
That's fair. It's like that time Scotty tried to do a dine and dash out the taxi but left his fucking phone in it.
Speaking of Scotty, he's on my list.
So the next day I had to collect his phone, pay for it, and pay for the taxi fare that he didn't pay for the night before. The taxi driver was not so accommodating with the delivery.
So I've got, it says on my list, it says, Scotty, News Corp articles in our DMs. So I'm just going to find our DMs.
Cam?
Huh?
Scotty who?
Your same Scotty.
Oh, he's in. Yeah, right.
Well, I can't remember what he sent us. I've also got one from Jack Ham, who's a photographer here in the Hunter Valley.
Mm.
Hang on, he sent me. What did he say? All right, well, let's do Jack Ham because I found his earlier. This is from I don't even want to say, it's from a Facebook group that is, oh, fuck it, I don't care. Central Coast Everything Weddings. Thank you. Well, people at home can't hear Lincoln say that page is a shit show. We'll just say that. This is from an anonymous participant. This is Jack sent this to us a little while ago. Basically, it's about, we'll read it and then we can talk about it. It says, on behalf of brides everywhere, which you're already only talking to half the fucking people, if not less. Please make packages and pricing information available on your websites. Be transparent. Having to enter our details and wait for a response to every potential vendor just to get pricing is exhausting and unnecessary. Not to mention it's really bad business model and you're losing customers. Personally, I hate giving out my personal information to every single business I deal with. I don't know what you're going to do with it, and there are way too many businesses who are willing to sell it to others, including scammers. Please have a bit more respect for your potential customers' privacy. So
I would have commented and said thank you so much for the helpful insight. Because
for not doing your wedding.
Because it doesn't matter. There's no amount of money that would be enough to pay me to deal with your fucking shit.
So do you have your prices on your website?
No, I don't.
No, I don't either.
No, I like to collect their information and sell it to bank.
Yeah, sell it.
Bangladesh.
I hardly do any weddings. Most of the money I make is from selling personal details to scammers from Sri Lanka.
100%, yeah.
Now, sorry, I should say, or any other subcontinental country, not always Sri Lankans.
But they pay the top
Lincoln,
dollar,
leave it in. I made you leave his in. Leave mine in as well. No, I don't have mine on my website, mostly because I like to fuck with my prices. Hey, she wants transparency. Here's some.
Yeah, when you send
depending on what
like
your inquiry looks like, will depend on how much money I say I'm going to charge you.
100%.
I'll be super honest. It's normally always the same price, but sometimes it might be a job away that requires travel money. But it also
really
might be a job that I really want to fucking do.
Yeah.
And so the amount of money that I would charge for travel would be less than it might be for another job. So when I say I fuck with the prices, I do it depending on how much I want to go to somewhere or do something day to day. If you go into the Hunter Valley, you're going to get the same price week after week after week after week.
Yeah.
But I don't put it on the website because I don't want to have to argue with every fucking idiot who goes, oh, but on your website it says you would do this plus travel. And I go, just send me an email and I'll tell you. The idea, I understand that person's blah, blah about like selling information because that's the world we live in now. But realistically, the bulk of legitimate vendors, the idea that any of them are give a fuck about your details and are selling them to anyone is laughable.
Yeah. No, I am quite happy and will continue not putting them on the website because if it means that people like that don't contact me in the first place, then I think that's fine.
Well, and I think what you're trying to say, I'm going to say this in another way, and I'm going to try and dig you out of this. I think what you're trying to say is that clients who value price over the service you can sell them, you don't really want to deal with.
That's exactly what I said.
Well, it's not exactly what you said.
That's right. So there's a base price, then there's a fuck off fee, and then.
So, and I know it's an ongoing discussion with people out there about people having prices on websites. I don't do it because I like to fuck with the prices depending on if I really want to do the job, and that's mostly about where it is and why I want to do it. Or it might be a weekend that's super busy, or like I've traditionally never done long weekends, but suddenly I need to do more long weekends. And depending on how badly I want to do a job on a weekend or whatever, that might determine the price. And that might sound unfair to people out there. I'd come and run a small business, go fuck yourself.
If I get a recommendation for something...
Don't cut that out, Lincoln.
It doesn't matter if I'm getting the fucking windows tinted on the wagon, or whatever it is. If I get a recommendation from someone, then no, I don't go looking for fucking pricing or quote, or if somebody's recommended them, that'll fucking do me. And sometimes
I've got to
I
say,
do
and
my
it's
ass on
probably
that because you're like, oh shit, that was a bit exy. But if they do the job right and it's good, then fucking
I
there's
must
no
admit,
complaints.
when you started saying that, it might be the amount of cocktails I've had this afternoon, but I thought you meant like when people ask you for a price, it didn't matter like whether you needed your windows tinted this week or what other job you needed. You were just going to give them like, oh, I need to get the car service this week. I better charge those cunts an extra couple of bucks. I thought that's what you were saying, and I was like, that's fucking wild. Like to say that out loud is amazing.
We did the wedding budget today, so sorry for any inquiries coming through. The price has just gone up.
Yeah. Actually, I've got to talk to you about something there too.
Did
It's
you get
off camera.
Did you get that
I
inquiry
did.
come through? Yeah,
I
good,
got the
very good.
inquiry. I got the invitation.
To the few listeners that we've got, check your spam because the wedding invites have been sent out today. Not to say that if you're listening, you've got an invite, but just check your spam anyway. You might find some other shit in there.
But there's only 6 of you, and to be honest, he probably should invite you.
I was thinking this afternoon, I was like, who actually listens that will be getting an invite? And I'm pretty sure it's only Mel.
Yeah. Oi, Raquel, he wanted to send you one, but he couldn't work out how to say your name, so you're off.
Actually, she commented on the chat.
I know she did.
Yeah.
So she should.
Oh, I've got one. Have you ever?
No, I'm trying
to. Huh?
Oh, sorry to Jack Ham if he's listening later. Because I was reading his thing out before, I just went to get rid of it. I just tried to ring him.
If if Ham helped you off a horse, would you help Jack off a horse? Or Ham Jack?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's correct punctuation and capitalisation is the difference between helping your Uncle Jack off a horse and helping your Uncle Jack off a horse. Also, Jack Ham, unrelated to any of those statements.
True. Have you ever accidentally sent the
I'm already worried about what you're going to ask me.
Yeah. Have you ever accidentally sent the erection selection, as in the, hidden folder of Panache, what are the digital phallus photos?
Sorry, could you start this again?
Could you fucking listen?
I didn't know it was going to be so complicated.
Have you ever accidentally sent nudes to the wrong person and then not realised until it was too late?
No.
In your life?
No.
Never? Right.
I've done it once where I can't even go into any of the details, but the minute I hit the button, I went, that's to the wrong person, and to the person it should have been to, they were in a position to intercept the thing, and I went, You need to go and deal with that immediately. No, it's all right. I found Scotty's thing that he sent us. I'm back, as you were. Continue.
Okay. Because you know how I like to call Snapchat Flap Chat?
Sure. Oh, because you've got the group. Is there a group chat?
Group chat with all the girls in it? Anyway.
I'm back.
I've got a friend that created her own real life Flap Chat by accident recently. So was having a fun conversation with a companion online and meant to send some photos directly
to
the friend. Chat. No, posted it on the story.
On Insta. Was for
Snap, but it was looking straight.
Sorry. What was the lead time between doing it and realising?
Enough for a quick wank, I'd say.
That's a challenging wank.
But it was several people that saw it that, from from years earlier in their life, as in grew up
Incredible
in the same
stuff.
town, and very politely messaged to say, "Hey, just wondering if this is meant to be on your story." And it's like
Yeah, just
there is
wondering if this
machinery
is
in
supposed to
my
be on your story.
kuchacha.
If this, just
Like
wondering if this is supposed to be on your story or you're selling roast beef sandwiches.
roast beef with the carving knife in it on the story, and they're asking, "Is that meant to be on there?" No, mate, it's not. Thank you, though. Like,
Wowza,
yeah.
that's a
So
problem.
I was honestly expecting you to say that you
Not
had
that I
done
had
that,
done it.
that you accidentally. I had
No,
a bit of a whoopsie
I don't
many
think
years
so.
ago.
No. Well, what do you mean many years ago, mate? When I was getting about it, you had to fucking send a Morse code message about your dick. Like there was no photos.
No, mine would have been 10 years ago.
You've done it.
Yeah,
Amazing.
like the whole erection selection, about 10 photos. There was
Of just
no,
yours or just like other
no,
people?
no, just me in it. But like, there was no covering. There was the full body, the whole lot,
Yeah, right.
and
I had your name written up the side of your dick.
fully. And I had a friend who'd been asking me for her birthday, um, for her 21st actually, for some photos of my wuzzer, and just as as mates
Happy
do.
birthday, motherfucker.
Exactly. And I'd recently just started managing a venue, and
Oh my God.
the friend had the same name as the two I see, and I accidentally sent the entire erection selection to the two I see and not the friend.
Wowza.
And then proceeded to put my phone on the speaker and play music and get absolutely shit faced, not knowing that I'd done that. And then
Holy
discovered
shit.
it many hours later, where I was um, in incom incognito, impregnable, and cunt-eyed, and couldn't really backtrack it, or like, it wasn't, oh shit, do this, get somebody to delete. Nah. So that was a bit of
Jesus.
a disaster, and it was the timing of it. I had been managing this venue for probably 7 to 8 hours.
Brother, please. We should move on before you embarrass yourself further.
Anyway,
Um, I did find the thing that it's really funny that we were talking about Scotty, and I said, "Oh, he sent me something, and I need to find it because I had it in my list to talk about." And as I was looking, he sent me a message.
he must be listening.
He must be. I actually got confused. I was like, "Is this fucking live? How is he messaging me?"
He ran a half marathon today, or a full marathon, I don't know, but I
Yeah,
spoke
who
to him
cares?
yesterday, and I go, so still sticking with the running thing over
Yeah,
therapy? Like, you think you're going to get better
yeah, yeah,
results
yeah.
there, are you?
So what about this?
He's like,
Isn't the thing he sent me, but this is also something else he sent me that I'll read out.
yeah.
Red Bull doesn't taste very good, but at least we'll all be used to the flavour of sucking a robot's dick when they take over. No, so he sent me a link. He might have sent it to you as well. It was a news.com, which I would normally never advocate anybody reading.
Yeah.
But it was a bride who was hit with a HR complaint from a co-worker because she rocked into
Oh, yeah,
work.
for not inviting them to
Yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah. And she said, I'm
Yeah.
getting married. And the co-worker was really interested. And she was like, well, you're not getting invited. And the co-worker went to HR and said she'd
Yeah.
created an environment of fucking hostility and
Hostility. Yeah.
and unfriendliness.
What a load of shit.
Fucking hell. If you're the sort of person that thinks that's okay, as I said about wedding garters, put your head in a fucking oven and turn the cunt on and fucking give up. Like,
Did you get that one I sent the other day about what meal from, like, any movie would you like, if you could recreate a
yeah,
meal
yeah,
from
yeah.
any movie in the world, what would it be?
All
And
right.
it's got a photo of the big eggs on the, from Shrek, where they cook it on the rock.
Right.
And then the next photo underneath, and it's just got, like, what meal would you eat? And it's got Daphne's ass from
Yeah,
Scooby
yeah,
Doo.
yeah, yeah, from Scooby Doo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Now, look, I think I can see we're at about 35 minutes. Is that correct, Lincoln? Righto. Oh, here's what I'm going to finish with. I was supposed to do this secretly to you, but I'm going to reveal it on the podcast.
Mm.
So I very recently did the Pacific Palms Showcase Open Day. Great day, great vendors, great everything. Good friend of the show, Love Kiss Confetti, had a stand giving away an item. I got to do it the opposite way, and it was key rings that were cowboy boots.
Oh, that's fun.
And I said, and it says in shout out, Love Kiss Confetti on the back.
That's so good.
But I said, oh, well, I'd be expecting a call from Monty Harron's trademark lawyers about that. And so, she eventually
There are
said,
two types of people in the world. I think that's really cool. Other people would be like, oh, my God.
yeah. And I don't think she was concerned for 1 second, nor should she be.
No.
But the idea was supposed to be that I would. Emily said, what you should do is, like, when next time you're together, is steal his keys and just slip it onto his key ring while he's not looking. But I just found it sitting on my desk, so I thought I'd... so Emily, Love Kiss Confetti, great celebrant on the Mid-North Coast. I don't want to say she's been stealing your intellectual IP, but there you go.
She's not a very good fucking thief because there's not much there.
No, what, the intellectual part?
Yeah.
All right, fucking let's wrap this up. I had other things to talk about, but we've already done it. Oh, have you got something else?
No, I did have a note here about green eggs and ham, and that depending on how much you've had to drink, it could be a porno.
Okay.
Could you, in a car, eat them, here they are.
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
No, I'm trying to find
I'd like to hear more.
Not on a tray, not in a tree, not in a car, Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I would not, could not with a fox.
I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere.
That's it. I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat.
I probably would with a goat.
Meh. Yeah, I reckon if you change a few words, then who wrote it? Postman Pat or something?
No, Dr. Seuss, mate.
That's it. I knew it was one of the two.
They're not, but I've got to go. See you next Tuesday. Shut it down, Lincoln. Shut it down.